Hello, good morning, and welcome to our show. I'm Stephen, and this is Mike Isaacson. He's my new partner. We're going to try him out today, see what he's like, see if he comes up. Do you mind? You're too big.
I'm putting this podcast on the map. I'm putting Steve Rockman on the map here. What do you mean, try him out?
All right, okay, Mike. All right, you're putting it on that. You give him a bit of credit. All right, he's putting it on the map. Anyway, we're going to be talking today about current affairs and things in the news and stuff like that. And anyway, say a few words. Say who you are, where you're from.
Who am I? Mike Isaacson. I'm actually born in South London.
Are you from South London?
I'm born in South London.
South
I grew up in North London, innit?
North.
What can I tell you? Ex-journalist, ex-BBC and independent radio journalist in England.
He's going to go on a bit about
I'm a lawyer
that,
and I'm a famous blogger. I'm a notorious blogger. Melchett Mike.
Were you ever on the BBC?
Yes.
He goes on a lot about
very
that.
Briefly, very briefly.
Very brief. All right, You're in brief.
I don't hate Jews though.
Okay, that's right. Anyway, look, we're going to start off today talking about Iran because that's in the news a little bit.
Where's your shelter?
Here,
Okay, good.
It's
good to know.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Anyway, Iran is in the news a little bit because they're naughty people. Anyway, the thing is, how are we going to get over this thing? How's the action? What's the strategy here? What is Trump going to do? What do you think he's going to do? What's your take on it?
Well, I got it on good advice, if that's the expression, last night in the pub, because you can always rely on people in the pub, that it's going to kick off either Thursday night, Friday night, or Saturday night.
Based on what? What's that?
Well, they want people here to be at home. You don't want, little kids. I've got 2 little kids. You don't want little kids to be at school, obviously. You don't want people to be at work. So the feeling is that it's going to be this weekend. I don't know whether it's everyone's feeling, but that would be my bet. And someone I met just now even said they think it's going to be tonight.
Yeah, but what is he going to attack? What
is he going to attack?
Yeah.
Well, there's talk about even having boots on the ground, which is surprising. It's not just going to be an aerial attack, an aerial bombardment.
Yeah, but that's very difficult strategically, to do. I mean, they've got to actually ship troops out there. How are they going to do that?
I think there are troops already shipped out there. There's like, hundreds and hundreds of military vehicles and aircraft carriers. They didn't bring them here just to play tiddlywinks.
No, I know that, but they're there in the sea, and being in the sea isn't the same as being on land. You know what I mean? It's a bit different.
They've got helicopters and planes and paratroopers.
Doesn't sound very right to me. I wouldn't do it like that. I mean, not being a general, of course, but
haven't they consulted you?
Haven't yet. And I'm very good with the strategy and stuff like that.
What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think he's going to bomb. I reckon he's going to bomb the oil fields. That's what I think. I think he's going to get rid of the oil.
How's that going to remove the regime?
Well, first of all, it's going to cripple them. I mean, totally. Without oil income, they're going to be finished completely. That's the first thing. Secondly, it's going to be demoralising for them. I reckon he'll fall straight away. The Ayatollah, wherever he is, he's going to go straight away. He's going to hide or run off to Moscow somewhere. I don't know if they'll get rid of the whole regime. This is the problem. The other problem, of course, is that even if they do go, who's going to be in line? Who's going to rule the country? They're going to have that guy, what's his name, Pavlovia, whatever it is.
Charles' son.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's a bit of a crook as well, isn't he? I mean, they're all a bit crooked. I
don't think bombing the airfields is going to do it. I think there have to be. Feet on the ground. And I think there will be.
Well, all right. I agree to differ with you. I differ actually. I don't agree with you. I think he's going to have to do something with a lot of firepower to get rid of the boots on the ground. Is going to work.
No. Huge firepower and boots on the ground. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well,
are you quite relaxed though, Steve?
I'm very relaxed. Do you know what?
Are you sleeping in the knack at the moment or in your boxer shorts?
I don't give a shit.
Are you ready to run to the shelter?
I don't give a shit what I do, actually, because I'm in boxer shorts. But I mean, apart from that, I really doesn't bother me at all.
Last few nights I've been sleeping in my in a pair of shorts, which isn't my usual.
What colour?
Blue.
Really?
Just in case. I haven't got a security room in my house. It's a shelter.
Are they secure shorts, though?
Shelter underneath the building.
Are they secure shorts?
They're secure shorts. No white front, no white slip.
All right, I'm sorry you're getting personal there about that. Anyway, let's go on to the next.
Why did I let myself into this?
I don't know.
Crazy.
All right, we're going to talk about something also aligned with Iran, and that is Peter Mandelson being arrested and then let out on bail. Oh, it's not actually to do with Iran, but I thought, I'd go into the subject very smoothly. Anyway, he was a naughty boy.
Do you want to tell your viewers who Peter Mandelson is?
Peter Mandelson
Some of them are probably American.
He was a Minister of the Crown. He's a member of the Labour Party. He was, I don't know what his position was, actually.
He had lots of positions.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, he certainly had a lot. He had a lot of positions with Epstein, that's for sure. Anyway.
He was, I think, one of the, I don't know if you call spin doctors.
Was he Home Secretary? He wasn't Home Secretary,
I think you can say something else there for a second. Was he Home? I think he might have been Home Secretary for a small period. I think he was Minister without portfolio, and more recently, I think obviously he was the ambassador. He was the ambassador to America.
Yeah, true. That's very true. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And he's actually Jewish. Well,
I don't know he is. I know.
You probably don't consider him Jewish because it's only his father. And he grew up in Hendon.
He's all right. He's all right. I don't mind him.
Like Mandelson?
No, I hated him.
There's a bit of a night about him, isn't there?
Yeah, he's a bit of a wally. But anyway, he's been arrested. He's actually out on bail now, apparently. And
passing secrets.
To
Epstein.
Well, that's what they say about Andy as well, that he was passing secrets. But what sort of secrets could he have passed?
Andy. Well, they were best mates.
What, him and Mandelson?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
That's the whole thing.
Really?
Mandelson even described him as one of his best friends.
He actually, it's very difficult with Andrew because they've got to take away his titles and everything, you know that.
Yeah.
And he's also 8th the Knight of the Throne.
Right.
They've got to take that away as well. But it's very difficult. They need an Act of Parliament to do that.
Is that right?
Yeah, the King can't just say.
I didn't know you were a constitutional expert.
Yeah,
Who would have known?
Oh, no, yeah. And the other thing,
I don't think he's got much chance of getting to the throne now, to be honest.
I know, that's true, but he's, I think, in front of Beatrice. I'm not sure. But anyway, there's no chance. Hold on.
I tell you, he's so unprofessional. His phone's gone off. You're going to answer it as well. Can you believe that? Let's get on with it. Yeah. Ruining my reputation.
Anyway, to go long short of it, he was also the Colonel of the Grenadier Guards. Who is the now? Who's been taken over? No.
I thought we were talking about Mandelson.
Andrew.
You got sidetracked.
Who took over? This is a quiz. Who took over from Andrew as the Colonel of the Grenadier Guards?
It's a very good question.
It's a good question.
No,
you'll never guess it.
Let me guess. Hold on, let me think. Prince Edward.
No, Queen Camilla.
Really?
Queen Camilla is a coloneless, whatever you call what's a feminine colonel, of the Grenadier Guards.
Isn't there some kind of danger of her getting confused with some of the horses?
Could be. But no, you're confusing her with Princess.
No, I'm not.
You're confusing.
Camilla's also a bit of a...
But you're confusing with Princess Anne.
No disrespect, of course.
Anyway, so that's as far as that's concerned. Now, the other thing is, I want to talk about.
We let's talk about Mandelson. So I want to say something about Mandelson.
Go on.
I think everyone is kind of jumping on the
bandwagon.
Look, Epstein was obviously a wrong un and a criminal and a paedophile. And Mandelson is, let's see what happens in a court of law. But I feel the fact that they're both Jewish, or Mandelson's half Jewish. A lot of the anti-Semites, a lot of the people who hate Jews are just jumping on the bandwagon now because a lot of these characters are Jewish, and I think that's adding fuel to the fire for some of the people who don't like Jews. Anyway,
I actually haven't heard anything about that in the press or anywhere about the Jewish connection.
They don't have to say that, but I think that's kind of an undercurrent here.
Well, all right. I think it's a bit. I'm not too sure about it. I think you are being a bit paranoid. Well, you always have been a bit paranoid. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's very true, actually, but still, there is a possibility of it.
You actually see it. I actually see online, social media, you see lots of references to the fact that all these Jewish people are.
Yeah, but are people saying anything?
On social media, yes,
they are saying.
Yes, they are.
Really?
Yes.
I'm surprised at that.
I think it's added fuel to the fire for those kinds of people. The fact there are so many kind of Jewish or half Jewish people who were involved with Epstein. And
do you think it's fanning the flames?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Stoking the fire.
Stoking the fire.
And fanning the flames. All right. Okay.
Any other idioms?
No. I'll finish you out. All right. Are we finished with that? Do you want to go on a bit more about that? Or what?
About Mandelson? No.
Okay.
You're
I
the
want to
boss.
go on to another subject. In Israel, closer to home, we're talking about this guy, Mordechai David. You've heard of him? You
He's
know
a
what I'm
singer,
talking
isn't
about?
he? Mordechai
No,
David,
he's not at all. He's a right-wing protester, and he was actually protesting outside Lucy Aharish's house. Lucy Aharish is an Arab journalist. She's on TV.
Yeah, she was a news
Something or other, I don't know. And she's a bit of a big mouth, and she's
pretty.
a know-it-all.
Very pretty.
She's quite pretty, actually. And she married an Israeli guy. Anyway, that's nothing to do with it, obviously. But he was outside the house, and everyone was going crazy about him protesting outside her house. How terrible! How can he do that? Privacy and the whole thing. And they're talking a lot of crap. I mean, if we've had so many instances of left wingers protesting outside right wing MPK's house, members of Knesset, that is, and no one said a thing about that. Hello?
You're not. He's also apparently the last few days, I think, he's blocked the cars of
Aaron Barak. That's right.
And Ehud Barak.
So what?
Maybe he's got a thing about barracks.
I know.
Never mind the barracks.
But good luck to him. Why not? What's the point? They're members
He's just
of the
a
public.
troublemaker.
Okay, so they're left wing. Why do they keep going on about how terrible the right are?
Well, if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was a left-wing person doing it to Bibi, you'd have something to say about it.
Of course I would. Well, they have done it to Bibi. Crikey, they tried to blow his bloody house up in Khazaria.
Right, so
come on.
Two wrongs make a right. I think we've got enough troubles here without idiots like that kind of trying to.
No, but they make a whole big stink out of it. Only
it's
that.
Disrespectful. It was the ex-president of the Supreme Court.
So he's the ex-prime minister.
Let him retire.
Prime minister.
Let him retire in peace. He locked his car.
But they're protesting outside the Prime Minister's house every night. You know what the neighbours are going through?
I am a neighbour, by the way.
Of course you are. You must be complaining. You must be.
Opposite Bibi, I've got a place.
You must be going crazy about it.
Well, I actually it's makes it lively.
Only because you're a bit of a
Labour Dick. It's Labour Dick. You know what they say in Yiddish?
Yeah, Labour
Dick. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, that's.
I'm not in favour. I think he's a nutter, and I think we've got enough problems. The police have got enough to do with that idiots like that.
But do you think he's more of an idiot than say Yair Lapid, for example? I mean,
I'd say so.
What?
Because Yair Lapid is the head of a party, and he's in the Knesset. This guy is just some kind of lunatic.
Oh.
Anyway, no, I'm not in favour of picking on retired Supreme Court judges and even
the bloke's senile anyway. He shouldn't be saying anything in public. He should be.
Someone came up to you on a chuzah in Renana and said, Stephen Rockman, you support Bibi, and I'm going to stop you having your coffee in peace. You wouldn't be very happy about it, would you?
I wouldn't mind. I'd give him a pill and then go off.
I'm not a Bibi fan, by the way. This is just.
I can't believe it. I wouldn't have invited you on this thing if I knew you weren't a Bibi fan.
It's good to have a bit of.
Oh dear.
Something a bit different.
Anything you want to come up with? Have you got any ideas?
What about Arsenal?
Well, I don't want to say too much actually at this stage because things could go apeshit.
They already have gone.
Well, a little bit, and I don't want
2-0 up at Wolverhampton Wanderers. The bottom team.
All right.
What happened in the end?
What I was upset about actually was a Tottenham game. We beat Spurs. Spurs, of course, they're a bit rubbish at the moment. But we should have really won that by 6-7-1. I mean, not 4-1. I was upset. I mean, really seriously upset. They should have scored so many more goals. They've got a problem there in the team, I think. Gilkers can't get the ball. You know about Gilkers. Gilkers. He's the new...
I think it's too much detail for people. People aren't interested about top.
All right, you
But let's go back to Arsenal. So are you confident you're going to win
it? No.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
All right. So I won't be...
I think, if you're interested in what I think it depends on the League Cup final. Because you're playing Manchester City
in the
League
Cup
final before you play them in the league.
Yeah.
At Manchester City.
That's like a dress rehearsal.
And I think the team that wins that is going to have the confidence to go on and win the Premier League.
That's very profound, Dave.
Thank you.
That is very profound.
It's taken me years of knowing you for you to...
It's a load of crap, but...
Melchett Mike. The blog is called Melchett Mike. Sorry.
You putting a dig in there, right? Okay.
What do you call this podcast?
Well, we've got to think of a name for it.
I've got a brilliant name. I thought of it in the car on the way over here. The Rockman Files.
I like
Do you remember the Rockford Files?
Yeah, yeah, I like
this
it.
is the Rockman
I
Files.
like it. It's very good.
Not as
actually.
good as the Rockford Files.
Very good, but don't you want your name in it somewhere?
Well, this is just a one-off.
Okay,
Don't you
right,
have like a
that's true.
permanent name for the Rockman Files?
No. I had the original name was politically incorrect.
Okay.
That's not bad, is it?
It's a bit happy. It's not very original.
Right, okay.
The Rockman Files, I think, is
off.
great.
All right.
No charge.
Okay.
No charge.
Anyway, this was our first go.
No, we've still got one more. We've got
15 minutes we've got.
we can go a bit over. You wanted to discuss.
Oh, yes.
I made a little list here.
No, and by the way, Nigel Farage was invited by the Central Synagogue in London, the Orthodox Shul, to speak in the sanctuary, as it were. And I'm very upset about that. I'm really upset because
he's right wing. I thought you'd love him.
No, I actually do love him, but how can they possibly invite a reformed person to that shul?
Boom,
like
boom,
it.
Boom, boom. Yeah, so there were Jewish people. I think there were Jewish reform with a small R. Jewish left who protested and said he shouldn't be. And I was at Cable Street, and that always comes out. I was at
Cable Street. That's right.
So you're in favour of him talking?
Yeah, I like him. I think he's great.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I really do. Okay. Yeah, I know you don't probably like him.
No, I actually do like Nigel Farage.
Do you like Tommy Robinson?
Do I like Tom? I've actually got a very good friend who met him in Portugal and said he's a good bloke.
He's a really, really good bloke. Yeah.
I'm not sure I like his politics. I'm pretty sure I don't like his past. But apparently, on a personal level, he's a good bloke.
I think he's very good. I went to see him. He was in Jerusalem. I went to see him there.
Did you? How was that?
Yeah, great. Very good.
Isn't it a bit sad, though? Isn't it a bit worrying that those are the kind of people that we're relying on now?
No, but unfortunately, it's bringing out.
That's what England has come to.
Yeah.